Test, 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 test. Is that too loud? Now is it too loud? Too loud. That should be too loud. Okay, probably right here probably is where it should be, I think. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Yeah, I should be about right here. That's what I thought because it'll go up to here every once in a while. But yeah, if I ever hit red, just kind of like if I'm not paying attention, because there's a good chance I won't be, just tap me and give me like a thumbs down or something. Welcome here to a matchup between the Westminster College Blue Jays and the Knox College Prairie Fire here for the home opener here in Fulton, Missouri in historic gymnasium on this nice, beautiful Veterans Day. The Blue Jays enter today's matchup with a 1-0 start, and they have a clear name to watch in Annette Ramirez, who won the Conference Player of the Year last year and came up with 26 points in that opener they had in that win. Another name to watch is Avelina Pauqualo, who was off to a very hot start last year before getting an unfortunate knee injury that resulted in the end of her season. They lost guard Shelby Kurtz but returned everybody else, and the Blue Jays are poised for a very big season, and they should have a very good matchup here with the Knox College Prairie Fire, as Coach Talisha Washington didn't mess around here in her fourth season with the scheduling. The Prairie Fire entered today's matchup also 1-0 after scoring 94 points in their last game, including 5 or more players scoring 12 or more points. Only one player broke 20, though, and that's sophomore Kylie Callahan, who put up 21 points in that opening game for them. The Prairie Fire look to give the Blue Jays a very good test, and this one should be a fun, high-scoring affair. They're coached by Seth McDowell. Thank you. We'll be back soon. How's that now? Is that better? Testing, testing, testing. Before the announcer provides us with the starting lineups, I'm going to go ahead and give them to you. For Knox, we have number 4, Lariah Rocha, number 14, Serena Dacio, number 31, Kylie Callahan, that name I said to watch, number 34, Nia Daniels, and number 50, Bria Medina. For the Blue Jays, we have number 1, Tristan Porter. She's a junior guard from California, Missouri. We got number 3, Olivia Hickson, a junior guard from Neosho, Missouri. We got number 11, Annette Ramirez, last year's Conference Player of the Year. She resides from Sarcoxie, Missouri. She's a junior guard. Number 20, Allie Bullock, a sophomore guard from St. James, Missouri. And number 31, Avelina Powell-Qualo, the other name to watch, a senior forward from Republic, Missouri. As we get ready to do the national anthem, I'm going to break away. day. Too bad we're stuck inside, but we're stuck inside for good reasons. This should be a very good matchup today. I'm Noah Carter, and I'll be on the call here for today's game. That's the only correction we have. Getting ready to tip off here in this first quarter of action here on today's very first home game of the 2023-2024 women's basketball season here for Westminster. We do not have the officials' names up here, but we thank them for their time and effort. Always got to appreciate the officials. Looks like it will be Pauqualo to jump for the Blue Jays, and number 4, Rocha for Knox. And the Blue Jays win the tip. Ball up to Ramirez. She comes off the screen, nothing doing there. And that'll be a traveling violation on Ramirez. Tough defense there from Knox there early. Looks to be number 50, Medina, forcing the turnover. And the Blue Jays are going to pick up in that full court press that we saw a lot last year. It's a very, very tough defense. And it is broken. Pass up to Medina, up to Rocha, and the score. And it's 2-0. The Prairie Fire lead. The Blue Jays try to break a press of the Knox zone, and that ball, it's up, and after a little bit loose, Hickson gets it, passes it up to Peck, who tries to make a pass to Porter. Porter kicks it out to Hickson. Hickson for 3, and it's good. 3-2 here early, the Blue Jays lead. Medina looks to bring it up the court, and she gets it up the court on Porter. She's going to drive the lane. Goes up and misses. Rebound to number 31, Callahan, but she steps out of bounds, and it'll be Blue Jays basketball. Pass into Porter. Blue Jays look for a clear out up to Hickson, and she does. Nice ball fake there. She drives the lane, pass to Peck, up and good. Basket there by Peck, her first of the year. Blue Jays try to get a trap here, don't get one. Now Medina going to drive the lane. Kick out to Daniels. Daniels drives the lane. Up. And no good. It's tipped around. And now we've got a loose ball. And Ramirez with the steal. And she's going to go up and get a layup herself. Blue Jays looking very tough defensively early. And now they're going to back off a little bit. Play a little token pressure. Pass to Callahan. Callahan up with the jumper. No good. Rebound to Rocha, who goes back up and misses the shot, but she's fouled, and she's going to have 2 free throws. Coach Washington not happy. The foul is on Peck. That'll be her first, team's first. First free throw from Rocha, up and good. She's got all 3 points here for Knox. wasn't on. Is it on now? Looks like we had an audio malfunction, but we're on now. We're ready to go. Pass to number 31. Callahan is up and good. She's got a 3, and the Prairie Fire now lead 9-7. Ramirez looks to push. Up, and she's fouled. She's going to have 2 free throws. Something we saw a lot last year out of her, and she's very good at driving the lane, getting fouled. The score is 9-7. Knox leads currently. It's been a very fast-paced, defensive, pressured affair so far. And the first free throw from Ramirez is up and good. Second one is up and also good. And we now have a 9-9 score. Blue Jays look to trap, pass up to Rocha, and she goes up with it and misses, but ball's tipped around and rebounded by number 15, Arizmeedi. And that'll be a blocking foul after the drive by Medina, and she looks to get 2 free throws here. Fouls on 20. Bullock. That's her first, team's third. And the first free throw from Medina is no good. Second one is up and good. And it's a 10-9 ball game. Ball's entered into Wilmsmeyer. Pass to Ramirez. She looks to bring it up the court. She's going to hand it off to Wilmsmeyer, who comes off a screen from Bullock. She passes it to Hickson. Hickson takes it left, kicks it to Lockhart, who comes off the dribble weave. She looks to feed it to Bullock, but Bullock is not looking for the ball, and it's going the other way. Steal to Dacio. She passes to number 13, Alvarez. Alvarez to Medina. Medina drives, kicks to Arizmeedi, who then hands off to Alvarez and commits a moving screen. That'll be the 4th-team foul on Knox. Pass into Ramirez. Blue Jays look to get a clear out. She's going to take it. She gets by her. She's looking to drive the lane. She goes up, looked to be fouled, but no call, and it's going the other way. And the pass and score there from Dacio is up and good. Knox leads 12-9 here with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hand off to Wilmsmeyer. She kicks out to Ramirez, who steps back, decides not to fire. Pass to Bullock, who tries to feed and turns it over. And then either her or Lockhart commits the foul. We'll see who it's on. It is Bullock. That's something you never want to see. A turnover into a foul. That's just a bad look, and that's her second too, and she's probably going to be sat down here for a while due to that foul trouble. Pass into Medina. Medina looks to come off the screen from number 23, Finley. Pass into Finley, and she cannot hang on to it, and it's turned over. It'll be Blue Jays basketball. There was an entrance to the game, freshman Katie McKinney for the Blue Jays. McKinney, after the pass from Lockhart, looks to drive. Now Wilmsmeyer has it. She's going to look to pull it out. She gets a clear out. Now she's going to come off the screen. She's going to pull up for 3. It's up and no good. Rebound to number 15, Arizmeedi. then turned over. Jeanette Ramirez gets the steal. Kick out to number 10, McKinney, and the shot was missed. But after a little rummage around with the basketball, it'll be Blue Jays basketball as Wilmsmeyer looks to take it out. Lob up to Lockhart, who goes up and is stuffed. As number 13, Alvarez, is going to bring it the other way after number 15, Ayers Mindy got the block, but then Ayers Mindy turns around and turns it over, trying to make a spin move. As number 34, Daniels, will re-enter the game here, this time for Dacio. We got a full timeout here for the Blue Jays, and we'll be back in a minute.
Today's typical college student is no longer the recent high school graduate. Almost half of all college students in the United States are age 24 or older, and they have busy lifestyles. They have families, they work part-time jobs or full-time jobs, and they want to earn a college degree. As you can imagine, the traditional college experience just doesn't work for them. Westminster College has a rich history of excellence in cultivating leaders. And now, we can take that experience beyond our campus. We're proud to announce the launch of Westminster Online. It's designed to be flexible and to meet your needs. This program runs in back-to-back 7-week sessions, so you can finish your degree faster. It's 100% online, so you can attend class on your schedule. You can choose to major in either business administration, organizational leadership, or in psychology. Westminster Online is affordable, and if you need to pause your studies because life happens, you can do that. You're able to sit out a session and then come back when you're ready.
And we are back. Here's the Blue Jays enter the ball to Ramirez, who brings it up the court. She is trapped, passes it to Wilmsmeyer. Wilmsmeyer kicks it to Palqualo. Across to Ramirez, who fires a deep three. It's up and no good. Rebound, though, to Wilmsmeyer, who puts it back up, and it's good. Good offensive rebound effort there by the freshman. Alvarez takes it the other way. She now kicks to Medina. There is a hold there on number 10, McKinney, for the Blue Jays. Coach Washington for the Blue Jays isn't messing around playing these freshmen a little bit. She wasn't scared last year, and again, she's not scared to do it. Put them in games early, see what they're made of. As Ramirez comes out of the game and Hickson enters. Be interesting to see how the Blue Jays offense operates without her in, as Medina misses the first free throw. Blue Jays have caught a break here early, as she's missed 2 of her 3 free throws so far. And the second one is up and also no good. So she is 1 of 4 from the free throw line so far today. As Hickson almost turns it over, pass to Wilmsmeyer, who breaks the press. She's going to look to drive, but then throws it away as she loses control of the ball. Now, as it was stolen by number 23, Finley. Now Medina brings it up. She looks to pass, and oh, what a wonderful dime thrown from Medina to Daniels for the score. And now a foul committed by Alvarez on Hickson bringing it up. She does a good job using her speed to her advantage. And now she's going to be shooting 2 in the bonus here for the Blue Jays. As Tristan Porter and Miley Peck re-enter the game for Lockhart and Wilmsmeyer. Wilmsmeyer gave a very great effort there in her first home game as a Blue Jay. First free throw from Hickson is up and good. The score is now 14-12. Knox leads, and make that 14-13 as Hickson's 2 for 2 from the line. Blue Jays looking to get a trap, but Knox able to break it. Pass to Daniels, who decides not to go up with it. Now pass out to Dacio. Dacio across to Alvarez. Alvarez to Arizmendi, who drives the lane, pulls up and scores. 16-13 now, Knox leads here with 2:32 to go in the first quarter. Hickson looks to bring it up. She's going to pass across to Palqualo. Now over to Porter. Porter looks to come off a screen for Palqualo. She jump stops and turns it over, trying to pass to Hickson. Daniels with the steal. Now she's going to go up and misses. Hickson with the rebound. But she falls down on the rebound, goes out of bounds. Thought there might have been a push, but still got to keep your balance there. Be 30 on the shot clock here as Knox takes it out underneath. Nice inbounds play there, drawn up, but missed on the shot was Arizmendi. And the rebound to McKinney, who passes up to Hickson, who now passes to Peck, who tries to feed in and turns it over after it was tipped. And a nice effort there by Daniels to throw it off of number 10 McKinney, who also gave a good effort there in her first minutes as the Blue Jays. Chloe Agerson enters the game for the first time. And the inbounds pass is stolen by Palqualo. Pass to Porter, fires for three, and it's no good. Now the Blue Jays look to pressure, pass up to Rocha, who goes up and scores. That's a nice pass there from number 14, Dacio. Now pass across from Agerson to Porter, who tries to slow it down. Smart decision by the Blue Jays here to slow this one down, try to get a bucket. Peck across to Porter, who fires for three, and it's no good off the front of the rim. Don't know if that's the shot the Blue Jays are really looking for. Pass to number 14, Dacio, who brings it up. She's going to drive the lane, up and good. Thought she might have been fouled, but no call. As now the pass into Porter. Oh, nice inside-out dribble. Pass to Peck, who fires up. The jump shot is up and no good. Rebound to Hickson, though, who goes up and misses. Oh, maybe a missed call there. Porter gave a nice effort on the rebound. It looked to be off Knox, but they gave the ball to Knox here. So we'll see if the Blue Jays can generate some pressure here in their 100 defense again. Maybe get another steal. 56 seconds left. Knox leads 20-13. Pass up to Rocha, who's going to bring it up. Guarded by Peck. Now pass up to Arizmendi, who passes down to Daniels, who drives the lane and charges. Great defense there from number 1 Porter to get over there and take one for the team. 45 seconds left. Blue Jays badly need a bucket. Hickson gonna bring it out. Not sure why they stopped the clock for the shot clock there. It didn't really make any sense as it was on and right. Hickson's gonna bring it up. Pass to Peck. Peck feeds into Palqualo, who goes up and misses. Good effort there by Peck to get the ball back to the Blue Jays. Porter's going to inbound for the Blue Jays. High inbound set. Nice cut there by Ramirez, who goes up and gets fouled. Very good cut. Is that just great court vision there from the junior? That's exactly what she needs to do as a leader of this year's team. She's got to find a way to get to the free throw line when the Blue Jays need it. And her first free throw is up and good, and that's exactly why. She rarely misses at the line. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's currently 20-14. And I guess I spoke too soon because she misses the second free throw, and the score is now 20-14. Shot clock is on, but it's very close to the actual game clock. Less than a second divides the two. Medina's got the ball up top. She's going to look to come off of a screen. She tries to drive. Goes up and no good. Rebound to Hickson with time left to score. Pass up to Ramirez is up and good. What a pass from number 3, Hickson. Big time score. Just what the Blue Jays needed when they thought they weren't going to get another shot. And the score is 20-16. Knox leads after 1.
On how to avoid the mistakes of our past. They can also amplify the voices of underrepresented groups while bringing economic uplift to communities. We invite you to explore this world while finding a rewarding career by becoming a Museum Studies major at Westminster College.
We are back here. We get ready to start the second quarter. Fire as Rocha goes up, misses, but rebound to number 31, Callahan, who kicks it out to number 13, Alvarez, who drives the lane, goes up, and the floater is good. Pass into Porter. Blue Jays going to look to get a clear out. Porter loses it, has to dive on it, and Coach Felicia Washington calls a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Museums allow us to celebrate humanity's soaring achievements while also providing lessons on how to avoid the mistakes of our past. They can also amplify the voices of underrepresented groups while bringing economic uplift to communities. We invite you to explore this world while finding a rewarding career by becoming a Museum Studies major at Westminster College.
We are back after the timeout as the ball is entered in and tipped. Will still be Blue Jays basketball after the jump ball because it was Blue Jays possession. So now the Blue Jays will enter it in again. Pass into Ramirez. She gets clear out. She looks to beat her herself. Pass over to Peck. Into Palqualo, who kicks it out to Porter, who has what a dish for the assist by Porter, in as Peck gets the score. And now that'll be a steal after an errant pass from Schoonover, as Porter now dishes to Palqualo. She's got 2 assists there, very fast, 2 very nice assists, as Palqualo for 2, and this is a 22-20 game now. Pass up to Rocha, who now passes to Alvarez. Alvarez pass to number 14, Dacio, who misses the shot. Rebound to Peck. She hands it off to Ramirez, who looks to bring it up. Oh, and she breaks her down to beat the press herself. Pass to Porter, who passes to Peck. Now Hickson comes off a screen from Peck and now passes across. That was tipped, and it looks to, they give it to the Blue Jays. Coach Seth McDowell is not happy for the Prairie Fires. He thinks his girl was tripped. As Blue Jays look to find a way to tie or take the lead here. As they're going for the lead, shot is no good as the shot clock ends there on Peck's missed shot, as Medina will bring it up here for Knox. She drives the lane, goes up, and no good. Rebound, though, to Rocha. Peck dives on the ball and gets a jump ball. It'll stay with Knox here. Pass entered into number 15, Mindy, who passes to Medina, who drives the lane up and no good, but Rocha again with the offensive rebound. She has been all over those boards today. And now another offensive rebound, that time to Medina. Both shots were missed. Palqualo with the rebound, pass to Hickson, who looks to push. She's gonna drive the lane, goes up and airballs. Rebound to Rocha, who passes to number 15, Mindy, who drives the lane with her left, goes up and no good. Rebound to Palqualo. That's a strong rebound there by her. And now Porter turns it over, passing to Peck. I'm not sure what she was thinking there by dribbling it to the corner, picking it up and then just throwing it across the court. Number 5, Faith Coates, and number 33, Kerrigan Lockhart, enters the game for the Blue Jays. Pass to Callahan. She is fouled by Hickson, who is holding her nose. Is now Trishelle Porter going to enter the game for the Blue Jays for Hickson, who looks to have a bloody nose, it seems. Pass in to Medina. She's guarded by Coates. She drives the lane, goes up and good. Good move there by Medina for the score. Pass up to Porter. Pass back to Coates. Across to Lockhart. Lockhart looks to feed into Palqualo, who is fouled. Foul is on Callahan. And now number 14, Dacio, enters for her. Trishelle Porter going to take the ball out. Pass in to Ramirez, who fires up and no good. Rebound to Daniels. Pass to Medina, and she's going to slow it down. Pass number 14, Dacio, who looks to make a dribble move. She's going to kick it out to Daniels, who shot fakes, drives, pulls up, and good. Nice shot there from Daniels. The Prairie Fire lead now 26-22 as Faith Coates brings it up the floor for the Blue Jays. Pass across to Palqualo. Feed in to Lockhart, who goes up and good. Nice move there from Lockhart. Medina picked up by Ramirez. She beats Ramirez, but throws it off the bottom of the backboard. Ramirez with the rebound, and she's going to look to push. Goes up, she traveled. She wanted a foul, but Coach Washington didn't. She said, you're dribbling into three people. You got to get rid of that basketball. And I tend to agree with Coach Washington there. Pass into Medina. She's going to slow it down, bring it up. She's guarded by Coates. Pass across to Daniels, who passes across to 15, Ayers-Mindy, who passes it down to Medina. Medina drives the lane, shoots and misses. Rebound to Lockhart, who passes it to Coates, who looks to push. She passes it to Ramirez. Ramirez feeds it into Lockhart, who goes up and is fouled. Good move there to split the two defenders. That foul's on 50, Medina. Wilmsmeyer re-enters the game for number 5, Faith Coates. First free throw from Lockhart is good. Second one is missed. Rebound to Ayers-Mindy, who passes up to Daniels. Daniels kicks it out to Medina. Medina drives left, goes up and misses. Rebound to Powell Qualo. Out of bounds on number 23, Sarah Finley, for Knox, and it'll be Blue Jays basketball here. Pass into Ramirez. Knox gonna back it up, play a little 24 inside the arc. Excuse me, that is looks to be a 1-2-2, 3-2 zone packed in. Feed into Powell Qualo. Wilmsmeyer cuts. Throws it up, not sure what that shot was, but definitely not what the Blue Jays were looking for there. Now pass up to number 14, Dacio, who scores. Back in that 3-2 zone is Knox. Wilmsmeyer has it. She's gonna pass it down to Ramirez, who fires a three. No good. Rebound to Ayers-Mindy. She's gonna bring it up herself. Nope, she's gonna pass it to Medina at the half-court line. Pass across to Dacio. Shot fakes. Now passes across to Daniels, who loses a handle on it, but she gets it back. She looks to drive left. Up and good. 30-23 now. Knox leads. The last time Knox did this, got up 7 or 8 points, that's when the Blue Jays went on a run. We'll see if they can do it again. Feed into Powell Qualo, who kicks it out to Ramirez for three. And it's up and good. Big time shot from the junior. Medina looks to bring it up the floor for Knox. She's gonna drive. Up and scores. I mean, what are the Blue Jays doing on defense? This is not the Blue Jays we saw there in the first quarter defensively. Wilmsmeyer's got it. She's gonna pass to Ramirez, who brings it up top. Pass across Powell Qualo. Down to Porter. Porter fires the three, and it's no good. Rebound to Ayers-Mindy, who passes to Dacio. Dacio bringing it up. She's gonna pass it down to Medina. Medina pulls up for three, and it's no good. Rebound, though, to Ayers-Mindy, who dishes to Daniels, who goes up and misses. Lockhart with the rebound. Wilmsmeyer looks to push for the Blue Jays. She brings up the left side. Now passes it to Ramirez, who takes one dribble, kicks it back to Wilmsmeyer, who misses the three. Lockhart with the offensive rebound, though. She kicks it out to Ramirez. She's going to slow it down a little bit. Pass to Powell Qualo, who kicks to Porter and fires the three. No good as well. Not sure if this, but what a steal there by Wilmsmeyer, but then she turns around and turns it right back over, trying to dish it to Powell Qualo. Pass up to Daniels, who had a little bit of a snowbird and then misses a shot. Ramirez with the pass, and now a snowbird the other way there. Powell Qualo, who can't get control of it and has to just save it. Steal there now by Dacio, who looks to drive, pull up, and scores. And Coach Alicia Washington, excuse me, calling for a timeout, but Washington calls hers back, and it looks to be Knox calling a full timeout. We'll be back in a minute.
Financial planning is one of those careers that rewards you with your own professional accomplishment as well as a deep mental satisfaction from helping your clients directly. For example, as a financial planning professional, you'll help your clients in developing such personal financial plans as estate planning and retirement planning. Our curriculum also aligns well with the CFP Board's learning outcomes. Here at Westminster, you can also pursue a dual degree in financial planning and finance to further your career.
We are back as Hickson brings it up, passes to Peck. Takes one dribble, picks it up, passes to Ramirez. They're picking up the pressure and making it more of a 1-2-2 now rather than a 3-2. A nice steal and save there by Dacio, who passes to Medina, who dribbles in the corner, and now it's stolen by Akerson. Good defense there, but then she almost turns it over, and it'll be Blue Jays basketball. Very sloppy play here in this last about minute and a half by both squads. It's a 34-26 game. Knox leads. Pass to Lockhart. Pass across to Akerson, who fires a three. That is very uncalled for there on that shot. Not really even open there. Have to think you can get a better shot deeper in the shot clock than that. Pass down to Rocha, who passes it in to Dacio, who kicks it out to Rocha, who drives left, pulls up for two and misses. Rebound to Akerson. She is fouled, it looks like, by number 13, Alvarez. That's who it is. Coach McDowell thinks it's clean, but I don't think so. And Hickson's going to bring it up here on the left side for the Blue Jays. Try to set up their 1-2-2 offense. Skip to Ramirez, who feeds it into Peck. Who kicks it back out to Ramirez. That was tipped by, it looked like, number 13, Alvarez, and it'll be Blue Jays basketball. Feed into Akerson. Now a handoff to Ramirez. She feeds into Lockhart, who kicks it out to Peck, who passes to Akerson, who fires another three, and it's banked in. The bank is open for the Blue Jays. 30 seconds left here in the half. Knox leads by a score of 34-29. They're going to look to slow it down here with Medina up top. No, maybe not. She drives in, kicks to Rocha, who drives in, spin moves, kicks it out to Medina, who now drives in, and she travels with the ball trying to do a nice little Euro step, but takes one too many steps, and it'll be Blue Jays basketball with the shot clock turned off. Clock malfunction there as it never started, so they're going to put 16.6 back on it and take it back to where it was. Ramirez going to bring it up slowly as they have a bit of a token pressure to make sure the Blue Jays didn't roll the ball. 5 seconds left. Ramirez comes off the screen. She's going to go up and get fouled. Smart move there by Ramirez. Just take it herself and get to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good there from Ramirez. Second one is no good, but rebound to Lockhart, who throws it up. Offensive rebound by Peck, but she cannot get it off in time. And so at the half, we have Knox at 34 and the Blue Jays at 30. We are back here as the third quarter gets ready to start. Just so it doesn't, yeah, because I'll keep hearing myself. Daniels and Rocha each have 6 for Knox, but they are actually led today by Dacio with 10. For the Blue Jays, Annette Ramirez leads with 9 points. Next closest is Olivia Hickson with 5. Miley Peck with 4, and Pauqualo only having 2. They need to really get her going in the second half. And they got hers, but they're going to win. They need Pauqualo to step up a little bit and score some points. She's done a great job on the boards. Needs to do a better job at scoring some points. As Ramirez got the ball, she passed to Peck, who already turns it over. This is a tough go here offensively for the Blue Jays. Lots and lots of turnovers. As number 31, Callahan's got the ball. She skips across to Ayers-Mindy, who feeds into Callahan, who gets up and scores. That's what they're going to want to do. They're going to want to get her going. Because she didn't really get going in the first half. But she's the person they like to go to get some buckets when they need them. Ramirez has the ball. She passes to the high post to Peck, who passes to Hickson. Ramirez was wide open, but she just does not even look at her. Hickson goes up, throws up a prayer, no good, and it'll be a rebound to Ayers-Mindy. Steal, though, to Pauqualo as Ramirez picks it up after, and that'll be a foul on number 15, Ayers-Mindy. Good job there by the Blue Jays to get the ball back there. They need a really good offensive possession here. And a pass here to Peck, who feeds it in to Hickson, who goes up and misses another left-handed layup. Great set there, but just not great finish. Assist there, I believe that was from Rocha to Ayers-Mindy. And Ramirez got the ball here for the Blue Jays. Pauqualo with the ball. Pass down to Hickson, who fires the 3. It's up and good. Makes up there for the 2 missed layups with a 3-point basket, and the score is now 38-33. The Blue Jays trail by 5. Pass over to Dacio, who steps back, fires the 3, no good. Rebound to Ramirez. She's going to look to push. Nope, she's going to slow it down. Pass to Peck. Peck feeds into Pauqualo. She is fouled by Ayers-Mindy. That's her 3rd. As Medina, who started the game, is now going to enter in for her. I was surprised to see Medina not start the half there for Knox. She had a pretty good first half. Pass into Hickson. Hickson to Peck. Feeds into Pauqualo. Up and good from Pauqualo, just as the doctor ordered. She gets herself a bucket. Ramirez Garden up in the full court there on Medina, who passes down to that's Callahan, who drives in and gets fouled. So far, what I talked about needed done. Knox getting Callahan going, the Blue Jays getting Pauqualo going is exactly what's happened so far. First free throw from Callahan is up and good. Lots of dribbles there in her free throw routine. Seemed to work. She got the free throw up and good. And it's a 40-35 lead for Knox. Ramirez brings it up the left side. She looks to set up a set here for the Blue Jays. She passes to Peck. Peck drives right. Kicks it out to Porter, who also drives right. Kicks back to Peck. Up and no good. Ramirez crashes hard, but misses, and Rocha receives the deep pass from Callahan and scores. McDowell screaming to pick up the pressure here on the Blue Jays. Porter's got it, and she gets it up the floor. She is fouled by Dacio. I'm not sure if that was a foul. Porter might have got bailed out there after she fell down. The Blue Jays are going to sub here as Lockhart enters the game here for Peck. Feed in to Hickson, who hands it off to Porter. Pass across to Lockhart, who kicks it out to Ramirez. Fires the three, no good. Palqualo with the rebound. She looks to go back up with it. She misses. Might have got fouled, but no call. Under the rim she was. Pass up from Daniels to Medina is up and good. And the Blue Jays have to figure out why all these runouts keep happening. They need to slow them down. Now pass from Ramirez to Palqualo, who misses the layup. Lockhart, though, with the offensive rebound, and she's up and fouled. Not sure really what happened, how Palqualo missed that layup, but the Blue Jays need those to go in. First free throw from Lockhart is missed. Second free throw, though, is up and good. As the Blue Jays cut the lead to 44-36. They trail by 8 here with 6:16 to go in the third quarter. Medina has the ball. She's going to bring it up the court. Pass up to, there's Mindy, who passes across to Dacio, who drives the lane. Up and no good, but rebound to Callahan, who sticks it back up and good, because it's now a 10-point lead for Knox. The Blue Jays need a bucket here before this game gets away from them. Pass to Lockhart. Hands it off to Ramirez, who shot fakes, drives, pulls up, and misses. Rebound to Rocha. She's been all over the boards today. Out of bounds there as Akerson and Bullock enter for Palqualo and Hickson. It'll be Knox basketball. That'll be a reach-in foul there on number 10, McKinney, for the Blue Jays. Now we've got a foul. Looks like that one's on Bullock. Not really sure what she did. I felt like the player from Knox just kind of got tripped there on her own feet. But that'll be Bullock's third. Now the pass is entered into Rocha, who drives the lane, shoots a fadeaway jumper, and it's good. Ball's entered into Ramirez. Blue Jays get a clear out. She's guarded by Medina. Now Ramirez fakes coming off the screen, drives left, pulls up, gets the deuce and abuse. The first one for the Blue Jays on the year. The Blue Jays needed something like this to hopefully propel them, get some energy, get back in this game. Free throws missed. Lockhart gets the rebound. She misses. Bullock, though, gets the rebound, and she scores. And it's now 48-40 as that was a 4-point swing there for the Blue Jays. They need to get a stop and a bucket here. They'll really be back in this one if that happens. Feed in to Callahan, and she scores. The Blue Jays have to find a way to stop her, as she has really got going here in the second half. Ramirez drives, passes to Lockhart. She kicks to Bullock, who fires for three, no good. Rebound though to Ramirez, who goes up and good. 50-42 now. Akerson looks to stop Callahan, and she does. Rebound to Bullock. Pass up to McKinney, who drives right. Pass to Lockhart, who goes up, is blocked. McKinney with the rebound though, she misses. Rebound to Callahan, who drives. Pass is stolen there by Ramirez, and she's gonna look to drive. No foul called there, as they credit Rocha with the block, and now we've got a jump ball there. As Akerson gets it, as well as Callahan, and that ball will be going the other way. Number 23, Finley, is going to enter here for Knox. Ramirez doing a great job of attacking. You gotta think she had to have been fouled there, but she looks to get the Blue Jays continue going here. And that'll be a steal and a jump ball. Excuse me, no steal, but a nice tip pass there by Akerson, and now the ball's going the other way. Good effort on the defensive end there by Akerson. Now Harley Engelmeyer will enter for the first time here for Lockhart. She did not play at all in the first half, but she's going to get a look here in this second half, as they try to figure out a way to get some rebounds here against Knox. Ball's entered into Engelmeyer. Kick back to Ramirez, who makes a move. Euros up and good. Nice move from Annette Ramirez there for the Blue Jays. They're going to get back in a half-court defense here. Man-to-man overall has been pretty good here for the Blue Jays, but they've been prone to some issues, and there's a big reason why. Callahan has just been dicing up this Blue Jays defense here in the second half, as Akerson fouls her on the shot. It's good too, and it's now a 52-44 game. Knox leads here with 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Avila and Palqualo and Wilmsmeyer back in the game for the Blue Jays, as they're in with McKinney, Engelmeyer, and Ramirez. Wilmsmeyer going to hand it off to Ramirez, who brings it up the court. She looks to find a way to get the Blue Jays going. She passes to Palqualo, who feeds into Engelmeyer, who looks to make a move, goes up and misses the shot. And Callahan gets the rebound. She's going to take it the other way. She passes to number 13, Alvarez, who kicks it out to Arizmendi, who goes up with the shot. Or sorry, that was Callahan that goes up with the shot. Engelmeyer with the rebound. Pass to Wilmsmeyer, who passes it to Ramirez, who looks to push. She's going to drive the lane, get fired, and misses the shot. She'll have 2 free throws. Cannot get the friendly roll there, but she'll have 2 free throws and a chance to bring this deficit to 7 as Hickson enters in for McKinney. First free throw's up and good. Second free throw is also up and good. Blue Jays need to keep this energy up as they're finding a way to slowly claw back, and that's exactly what you have to do when you get down 10-plus points like that. That still stands as the largest lead of the game for either team. But now it's at 53-46. And Alvarez got the ball. She kicks to Rocha. Rocha pulls it back out on Engelmeyer. She looks to drive. Throws it up, no good. But Avelina Pauqualo cannot get the rebound. It'll be out of bounds on the Blue Jays. Feed into Rocha. Pulls up for two, no good. Looked to be a push in the back on Callahan, but they don't give it. But Avelina Pauqualo is going to get the rebound here and pass it up to Wilmsmeyer, who looks to push. No foul called on that one either. And now Wilmsmeyer going to look to feed it into Engelmeyer, who kicks it out to Ramirez, who ball fakes, drives in, pulls up from the free throw line for the jumper, no good. That ball is tipped out, though, by Alvarez, and it'll be Blue Jays basketball. Pass is tipped by number 15, Arizmendi, and out of bounds. It'll again be Blue Jays basketball, just on the other side now. Blue Jays back in that high out of bounds set around the arc. Ball entered into Pauqualo, who drives, pulls up, and no good. It'll be out of bounds again on Knox. So the Blue Jays again regain possession. Be 20 on the shot clock here with 1:18 to go. Blue Jays really need a bucket with this one. They absolutely just have to take advantage here. Pauqualo feeds in to Engelmeyer. It's tipped, but Wilmsmeyer gets it back. Kick out to Ramirez, who fires the three. It's up and good. Big time bucket there for the Blue Jays, and now it's a 53-49 game. Pass out to Dacio, and now we've got a foul, and it's going the other way as Alvarez pushes Ramirez down there. The Blue Jays have a chance to bring this to a one-possession game here with 1:04 left to go in the third quarter. What a run the Blue Jays are on. Dribble fake, pull up there from Ramirez is no good, and it's going to go the other way as Arizmendi gets a rebound. Pass to Alvarez, down to Callahan. Callahan up to Dacio. Dacio shot fakes, drives, pulls up, misses. We've got a rebound there to Alvarez, and a foul called on Engelmeyer. That's the fifth on the Blue Jays. So Arizmendi will shoot two in the bonus, and she makes the first here with 35.8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Second is missed. Engelmeyer with the rebound. Ball entered in here to Hickson. She's going to bring it up. She's going to drive right. Up and good for the deuce. And abuse. Foul is on number 4, Rocha. And we now have a 54-51 game with a chance to make it just a 2-point game here with 23.5 seconds left in the shot clock. Possibly turned off. Free throw is missed, but rebound to number 13, Alvarez, but stolen there by Wilmsmeyer, and the Blue Jays are going to slow it down and look for the last shot. Ball to Hickson, feed into Engelmeyer, who goes up and is fouled. 7.5 left on the clock as Engelmeyer is going to have herself 2 free throws. Foul again on number 4, Rocha. That's her second foul. First one's up and good. 54-52 now. (54-53). The clock started early. Nobody noticed. And that'll be how the quarter ends. 54-53. I'm not sure how that happened, but it did happen, and McDowell knows it, and he's saying something about it. And the officials are going to go talk about it here before this happens. Kind of an awkward way to do it, but the Blue Jays found a way to crawl within 1. After going down 10-plus points, came back, got it within 1, and this is going to be a close game. We'll be back here at the start of the fourth quarter.
Financial planning is one of those careers that rewards you with your own professional accomplishment as well as a deep mental satisfaction from helping your clients directly. For example, as a financial planning professional, you'll help your clients in developing such personal financial plans as estate planning and retirement planning. Our curriculum also aligns well with the CFP Board's learning outcomes. Here at Westminster, you can also pursue a dual degree in financial planning and finance to further your career.
We are back here for fourth quarter basketball in a very close game. This has been a great game so far, a game of runs. And Knox will start with the ball here as Medina's got it and she's going to dribble it. She passes to Daniels. Daniels across to Dacio, who drives the lane, shoots the layup, it's up and good. Ball by Hickson is entered in to Ramirez as Knox looks to get a trap. Ramirez going to beat it though, and she's going to drive the lane. Pass intended there for Peck, but it's tipped up there by Daniels and out of bounds on Knox. It'll be Blue Jays basketball here with 23 left on the shot clock. 9:38 to go in the game. Ball entered into Peck. She dribbles and feeds to Palqualo, who makes a nice move but goes up and should have went under the rim, but instead tried to shoot behind herself and misses. Shot by Rocha is missed, but she gets her own rebound. She tries to pass it across to Callahan. That was a good pass, but pass is missed, and it'll be a turnover on Knox Blue Jays basketball. Pass into Porter. Blue Jays look to get a clear out here, and they're going to get one. Pass across Palqualo, who feeds into Peck, who looks to make a nice spin and score. Nope, misses. It's going to go the other way. Medina with the ball here. Nobody's guarding her, but coach from Knox here, McDowell, is going to use a timeout. That'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in just a second.
create and curate exhibitions, design programs, ask challenging questions, and above all, blend history, heritage, and culture in a way that informs and inspires. We invite you to join us at Westminster and be a part of history in a way that not only preserves the past, but through the power of museums, helps to build a better future.
We're back after that 30-second timeout. .8:57 left in the game. 23 on the shot clock here for Knox. And the ball's entered into Callahan. She passes to Daniels. Daniels uses the screen from Rocha, drives the lane. She goes up and is fouled. Not sure where the foul was. Looked like she initiated her own contact. That foul, I believe, was on number 21, Miley Peck. Excuse me, that was on number 3, Hickson. And the first free throw is missed, excuse me. As they say, ball's on lock. Second free throw, though, is up and good. And it'll now be a 4-point lead here for Knox. There was a shot clock issue. The clock needed to be reset to 30. And it'll still be Blue Jays basketball as the ball's entered into Porter. Blue Jays again look to get a clear out, and they're going to get one. She is guarded by Ayers Mindy. Porter comes off the screen, double screen, pulls up for 3, and it's good. Wow, what a voice crack there by myself, but the 3 is good. Oh, and she traveled. They missed that one. The Blue Jays really picking up the pace here. A block is called on Palqualo, and there'll be 2 free throws, excuse me, here for Knox. First free throw was missed. It's a 1-point game after that Tristan Porter 3. Second one is up and good. Knox leads 58-56. Porter brings it up. She's going to pass across Palqualo over to Ramirez. Ramirez feeds into Peck. Peck fakes the handoff. Her shot is blocked. Kicked out to Porter, who fires another 3. This one is way short, but Peck gets the rebound. She's going to kick it out to Ramirez, who drives and shoots the floaters. No good. Gets her own rebound. Goes up again. Is fouled and gets the and one. This game is now tied as the Blue Jays have a chance to get their first lead in a really, really long time. And it's up and good, and the Blue Jays do have a lead as the score is 59-58. Here with 7:30 seconds to go, and that'll be a 30-second timeout. And we'll be back.
Museums allow us to celebrate humanity's soaring achievements while also providing lessons on how to avoid the mistakes of our past. They can also amplify the voices of underrepresented groups while bringing economic uplift to communities. We invite you to explore this world while finding a rewarding career by becoming a museum studies major at Westminster College.
Back here we are after that 30-second timeout taken by Coach Talisha Washington after the Blue Jays took the lead. Hickson's going to pick up. It looks to be a 1-2-2 here that the Blue Jays are running, falling back into a 3-2. We saw that a little bit last year, but not that often. Callahan squeaks through, though, and makes a layup. And Knox going to pick up full court. Pass up to Ramirez, who drives. Pass is thrown off, tipped by Rocha. It'll be out of bounds, but it'll still be Blue Jays basketball. The Blue Jays really had a chance there to score. Would have been a big bucket there, but it's entered into Hickson. Time continues to tick off the clock. Ramirez comes off the screen from Peck, feeds into Peck. She falls down after losing balance, and that'll be a turnover on the Blue Jays. Tough break there, falling down. Ball is entered in to Dacia. Blue Jays back in man. Be out of bounds on the Blue Jays as Lockhart enters the game here for Peck. Ball entered into Callahan. She fakes coming off the screen, dribbles, misses. Rebound though to Ayers-Mendy, who kicks to Daniels. Ball is stolen there by Hickson. And Daniels was kicking the ball. I may be mistaken here, but I don't think this is soccer. I'm not sure what was happening there. Ball's entered into Porter. Blue Jays look to get a clear out, and they get one. Pass intended for Lockhart is stolen by Roach, and she's going to look to drive, spin, and she does score. 3-point lead now for Knox as they lead 62-59. They've now went on a short little 4-0 run since the Blue Jays took the lead. Hickson fires for the deep three. It's banked in. Again, the bank is open for the Blue Jays, and we have a tie basketball game here with 6 minutes to go. Daniels brings it up the court. She's going to pass across to Dacia. Dacia looks to drive right. Kicks to Ayers-Mendy, who drives. She throws it up and misses. Rebound to Ramirez, who drives. She is fouled there by Ayers-Mendy. Easy call there for the official to make. That is her fourth. Here's 5:46 to go. Harley Engelmeyer back in the game. She gave good minutes earlier, and she's back in, as well as number 22, Wilmsmeyer. Ball's entered into Ramirez. She feeds it over top to Engelmeyer. She brings it down, and it'll be a jump ball, but it'll stay in possession of the Blue Jays. Can't bring it down there. You got to have the court awareness, but also that's partially on Ramirez for not letting her know the defender was coming. Pass across to Wilmsmeyer, who hands it off to Ramirez. Ramirez calling for a screen. She then passes to Engelmeyer, who tips it back to Ramirez. 5 on the shot clock. Ramirez drives, pulls up, misses. Rebound to Ramirez, though. Lockhart tried to get another rebound there after Ramirez's shot. Doesn't get it. And it's going to go the other way. Medina brings it up. Pass to Daniels. Daniels hands it off to Callahan, who spins, drives, gets fouled, and she's going to have 2 more free throws. She just all of a sudden kind of took over this game here in the second half after having a very quiet first half, and she now has 17 and looking to make it more. First free throw rattles around the rim, but never finds its way in. So a missed free throw there from Callahan. She looks to get her 18th point here on this free throw. And she gets it. 63-62. Knox leads as Wilms-Meyer looks to bring it up the court. She drives, throws up a layup, no good. Rebound to Callahan. Callahan throws it up to number 50, Medina. And after a tip from Ramirez, Medina tried to control it but doesn't get it, and that'll be a turnover on Knox. Missed opportunity there for Knox, as the Blue Jays are very fortunate, and now Avelina Palqualo comes back in the game. Pass into Wilms-Meyer, who passes it to Ramirez. She's going to look to get a clear out, and she does. She's guarded by Callahan. Hand off to Wilms-Meyer, who feeds it in to Palqualo, who kicks it out to Wilms-Meyer, who fires a missed three. Throw up, as that's a tough ball play there by Ramirez, trying to get the steal as she fouls. I believe number 50, Medina, is who was fouled. Knox will have it out of bounds. That was a 14 foul here in the fourth quarter on the Blue Jays. That's something to watch here with 4 minutes to play in a 1-point game. Callahan drives in and muscles her way to score, and she now has 20. She leads all, excuse me, no she doesn't. Annette Ramirez has 23. Very sneaky 23 Ramirez has. And now the pass to Lockhart. She feeds it into Palqualo, who looks to make a move. Goes up and is fouled. She's going to have 2 free throws. 65-62 the score currently with 3:51 to go, and Palqualo at the line. First free throw is up and good. Second one is also up and good, and we have a 1-point game once again. Medina's going to bring it up the middle of the court. She's guarded by Ramirez. Pass across to Callahan, who looks to drive. Step back three is no good. We got a whistle blown. Looked to be Rocha was fouled after the shot was taken. That foul is on Hickson. That was the 5th team foul on the Blue Jays. But I do not believe that's a shooting foul. McKinney getting ready to enter back in for Hickson here. I guess it is a shooting foul. They have Callahan at the line. They're trying to pull a slick one. The shooter should be 4. Coach Alicia Washington not going to let this slide, and neither is the Blue Jay faithful in the stands. They're taking a good amount of time to discuss this. I'm not sure what there is to discuss. I mean, pretty plain and simple. Rocha was on the floor, and she should be the shooter. Still a lot of discussion going on now at the scores table. Four looks to be the shooter, as they did finally get that one right. For the Blue Jays, it's McKinney, Wilmsmeyer, Palqualo, Lockard, and Ramirez into the game. Rocha, Callahan, Daniels, Medina, and Dacio for the Blue Jays. Their 5 starters to start the game. And the first free throw is up and good. Second free throw is no good. Rebound to Palqualo, and she gets it to Wilmsmeyer, who brings it up to the left side of the court with her right hand. She looks to set up the Blue Jays set, and she's going to not use Palqualo's screen, and now she's going to pass across to Lockard. Lockard dribbles down to McKinney. McKinney feeds into Lockard, who makes a nice move but misses the shot. McKinney, though, gets the offensive rebound and then turns it over, and they're going to call foul on Palqualo. And so we're going to go to the other side here for 2 more free throws. It's only her second, though. Nothing to worry about there. Foul trouble there for the Blue Jays. It'll once again be Rocha at the line. And she misses the first one. That's a big miss for the Blue Jays. Here's they're going to keep it a 1-possession game regardless of what happens with this free throw. Score is 66-64. Knox leads with 3:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. She misses them both. Palqualo with the rebound, and the Blue Jays going to have possession. Ramirez is going to bring the ball up here on a cleared out court. She's going to come off a double screen. And now she's going to kick it to Lockard, who feeds into Palqualo, who goes up for 2, and it's good. This game is tied. 66-66 with 2:50 to go in the ball game. Ramirez looks to lock up Medina here. She drives the lane. The ball is stripped. No, we're going to have a foul called. It looks like that one's going to be on Wilmsmeyer. That is a horrible call. I mean, just absolutely horrible. That was all ball. But it looks like Medina's going to be at the line regardless. That's what the officials called, so obviously that's what it's going to be, unfortunately. Very unfortunate break for Coach Felicia Washington's Blue Jays. First one is up and good. Second one is also up and good. And it is 68-66. Knox leads here with 2:40 to go in the basketball game. Ramirez again comes off the double screen. She passes now to Lockhart, who drives right. Feeds into Palaqualo, who shot fakes. Now drives right, goes up and misses. Rebound was tipped around, and that's going to be Blue Jays basketball. Hickson's going to re-enter the ball game here for Wilmsmeyer. Blue Jays might have caught a break, as I thought that was out on the Blue Jays, but they're going to have the inbounds pass. Not sure who that was to, but Ramirez recovers it. She's going to come off the double screen. Look to hand off to Hickson, who fires up a three. It's going to go off the top of the backboard, and that'll be going the other way. Wilmsmeyer going to re-enter for Hickson here. They're trying to use her for offense, but keep her out of the game on defense so she doesn't pick up that fifth foul. Pass across to Daniels from Medina. Now pass to Callahan, almost stolen there by Ramirez. Nice tough drive there by Callahan and the score, and it's 70-66. Knox leads. Ramirez going to bring it up the court here for the Blue Jays. Try to bring this back to a one-possession game. They're going to set up that double screen again. And she's going to pull up for three. She might have been fouled. Not called, but it's a one-point game. 3-point basket there for Manette Ramirez. She's now got 26. Pass up to Callahan. Kick out to Medina, who drives. And she passes. It's going to go the other way. That's a turnover on Knox. And the Blue Jays, once again, have a chance to take the lead as the PA guy diving around to get the ball. We're going to have a 30-second timeout, and we'll be back after the timeout.
Museum Studies at Westminster is a program where students create and curate exhibitions, design programs, ask challenging questions, and above all, blend history, heritage, and culture in a way that informs and inspires. We invite you to join us at Westminster and be a part of history in a way that not only preserves the past, but through the power of museums, helps to build a better future.
This game has ended up just how we thought it would here in this second half, as Annette Ramirez has 26 for the Blue Jays. Kylie Callahan for Knox has 22. Rocha for Knox has 13. And Palaqualo has picked up the pace and now has 8 in the second half for the Blue Jays. Olivia Hickson has done a good job here. She's got 13 for the Blue Jays as well. And that'll be a turnover, and it's going to go the other way as the Blue Jays look to steal it back from Daniels, who slows it down and brings it out. 1 minute to go on the clock, and we have a one-point game. Pass across to Medina. She's guarded by Palaqualo. She hesitates and throws it out of bounds. McDowell is not happy as he jumps right on top of the floor, makes a very loud rattle, and it'll be Blue Jays basketball. Pass into Annette Ramirez. Blue Jays looking to get a clear out. 45 seconds on the clock. 70-69, Knox leads. Pass to Palaqualo. She passes down to Porter. Across to Annette Ramirez, who drives right. She's going to go up, fire up, and no good. Rebound to Rocha. 30 seconds left on the clock. Porter fouls Medina, and she's going to have 2 free throws. 24.9 on the clock after that. That is Porter's first foul. If you're going to foul, that's exactly who you want to foul if you're the Blue Jays. She makes the first one. 71-69 is now the score. Got to think the ball's going to go in Annette Ramirez's hands once again when the Blue Jays come back down the court. Second one is missed. Hickson gets the rebound, and Coach Talisha Washington calls a timeout. I believe that's a full timeout, and we'll be back in a minute.
Museum Studies at Westminster is a program where students create and curate exhibitions, design programs, ask challenging questions, and above all, blend history, heritage, and culture in a way that informs and inspires. We invite you to join us at Westminster and be a part of history in a way that not only preserves the past, but through the power of museums, helps to build a better future.
Blue Jays are going to enter in here in the half court. Hickson's going to inbound the ball, and she inbounds it to Ramirez. 22 seconds on the clock here in this two-point game. She comes off the screen from Lockhart, passes it to Lockhart, who goes up and good with the Cinderella finish. We have a game tied at 71 here with 10 seconds left. Now Medina picks it up. We have a timeout called by Knox here with 6.7 left. I don't know how that shot went in from Lockhart, but it did, and we have a tie ball game. We'll be back here after the timeout. Back once again. We are here as Knox is going to take it out in the half court. We have 6.7 seconds left. The game is tied at 71. Ball is entered into Rocha. She looks to drive. 3 seconds left. Shot is missed. Rebound to the Blue Jays, and we're going to be going for more. This game is tied at 71, and we will be going to overtime. And we'll be back after this short timeout.
by letting you experience firsthand some of these changes so you'll be better prepared to create it yourself when you leave our campus. In our labs, you'll experience cutting-edge technologies that will prepare you for a career.
5 minutes on the clock here for this overtime. Rocha and Pauqualo gonna jump again here for the second time today. Couldn't ask for a more exciting game here in game number 1 of the Blue Jays' home side of their schedule. Ball's up, and the Blue Jays once again win the tip for the second time today as Ramirez got the ball. Blue Jays look to get another lead. Ball's entered into Bullock, who feeds it into Pauqualo, goes up and misses the bunny, but gets her own rebound and finishes a much tougher shot. And the Blue Jays lead 73-71. Medina brings it up the court. She's gonna pass across to Dacio, who fires up a three, and it's good. 74-73 now. As a pass up from Ramirez to Pauqualo, and she finishes. The Blue Jays back in the lead in this back and forth affair. Pass up to Callahan. She's gonna look to drive on Hickson. Spins, up, and good. Ball entered into Ramirez. Knox looking to get a trap. She's gonna beat it. Now she's gonna pass across Pauqualo. Into Bullock. Bullock drives, up and good. The Blue Jays now lead 77-76. Pass to Callahan. She drives, up and misses. Rebound to Bullock. She passes it out to Ramirez, who brings it up the court. 3:30 left on the clock. Pass to Pauqualo. Feed into Bullock, who handles it, although it was tough. And Locker drives and scores. 79-76, the Blue Jays lead. Timeout taken by Knox. He's going to use a full, and we'll be back in a minute. Both teams now have 2 left. We're back after the timeout. 3:12 left. The Blue Jays lead by a score of 79-76. Knox is going to have the ball on a side out of bounds right in front of their bench. Looks like Dacio is going to be taking it out. She inbounds it to Medina. Medina comes off a screen from Rocha. Kicks it out to Alvarez. Alvarez steps back, drives again, kicks it out to Medina. Medina crosses over, spins. Great defense here from Pauqualo as Medina goes up and misses. Lockard with the rebound, and Ramirez looks to get a clear out, and she's going to get one. Passes up to Hickson, who fakes the three, and now she is fouled. They're going to have the ball on the baseline. That's still just the 4th-team foul between the fourth quarter and this overtime period. But that is the 4th foul now on Kylie Callahan. That's something to watch. As Tristan Porter ends now for Hickson. And now Daniels is going to enter in for Alvarez for Knox. Ball entered into Lockard. She passes to Bullock, who drives and charges. Daniels taking that one. Still 79-76 game. The Blue Jays lead. There's 2 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock. Medina's got the ball. She's dribbling around. She drives. Kicks to Daniels, who kicks to Callahan, who pulls it back out. She's going to drive left. Jump ball. Great defense there by both Lockard and Porter. But the possession will stay with Knox here. Good defense to draw that jump ball there. Kick out to Callahan. Porter guards her. Feed into Rocha. Guarded by Bullock. That'll be a foul. That's going to be her 5th foul. It's the first player to foul out in this game. Miley Peck enters. Not very often do you have a game where nobody fouls out in the first 4 quarters. And a game as close as this one. First free throw is good from Rocha. 79-77 now. 2:13 left. She makes them both. And the ball's entered into Porter in this 1-point game as she brings it up after the clear out. Trying to get it to Ramirez. She gets it to her with a handoff. Ramirez feeds to Palquala, who kicks out to Lockard, who tries to feed in and turns it over, trying to get to Miley Peck. Very forced there. Now pass up to Dacio, who's up and good, and Knox now has the lead. 80-79, Knox leads as Ramirez trying to avoid the trap, and now she's fouled, and she's going to have 2 free throws as we have reached 5 fouls finally on Knox. They had a good trap, but just couldn't maintain it there on Ramirez, and they're going to foul as Hickson re-enters here for Tristan Porter. Good minutes there from Porter. That is 5. It appears on Callahan. And that is really important for the Blue Jays, especially if it does happen to go in another overtime. McDowell wasting a lot of time, and the officials are not enjoying him doing that, and I don't seem to blame him. And that's 5 on Callahan, so she's done for the day as well. Big, big development there for the Blue Jays. As Ramirez, first free throw is up and good. We're now tied at 80 as Wilmsmeyer looks to enter for the Blue Jays. Second is also up and good. Wilmsmeyer's gonna enter for Miley Peck as the Blue Jays gonna look to go small here. Hickson commits her 5th foul there. She reaches instead of just getting in front of her. Coach Alicia Washington does not like that one. I believe it was a foul, but I definitely see how she thinks it's cheap. Bad defense either way, though, and the referee's not going to let her get bailed out of that one. The Blue Jays lead 81-80 with Medina at the line here. As she looks to tie it up with this free throw. Minute 37 left to go. And she does tie it up at 81. Second one is also good. 82-81. Knox leads here with a minute 35 to go. Ramirez with the ball brings it up the middle of the court. Right across the W. She comes off a double screen. Now she kicks it to Lockhart, who feeds it into Palqualo, who tries to make a move. She now kicks it out to Ramirez, who skips across to Porter, who fires the three, and it's good! Big time shot there from Tristan Porter to give the Blue Jays a 2-point lead. The Blue Jays looking to, what a move there by Daniels to split the defender. Rocha gets the offensive rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Lockhart. I'm not sure I agree with that one. Coach Alicia Washington definitely doesn't, but she's going to get 2 free throws here with a chance to tie with 59.6 seconds left to go in this basketball game. First one is up and good. 84-83 is the score. Blue Jays lead. Free throw is missed. Palqualo with the rebound. Coach making sure they know to slow this one down a little bit. Use a little clock. Ramirez going to take the ball. She looks to pull it out. She's taking all the time she needs. She comes off a screen from Palqualo and she dribbles back out. She's using it again. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Nice pass! Oh, but the shot is airballed there from Lockhart. I don't know what happened there, but she just missed it, and now she commits the foul. Oh, the epitome of brutality there. Regardless, the Blue Jays will have a chance to win this one on this next possession if they don't give up an offensive rebound. 2 shots here for Daniels. And the first one is missed. So all they can do maximum is tie here with 26.3 left. Second one is up and good. Coach Alicia Washington wants a timeout. She's going to get one. She's going to get a full timeout, and we'll be back in 1 minute. The Blue Jays going to get a side out of bounds here. Shot clock turned off. You have to assume they're going to look to try and take the last shot. Ball's entered into Ramirez. she resets her dribble clock here. Now she's going to come off a screen from Lockhart. She's going to drive right. Up and good from Ramirez. 10 seconds left, and the Blue Jays lead 84-86. Medina going to drive right. She's doubled. She goes up, is fouled, and she's going to have 2 free throws with 2.6 seconds left. She needs to make both here if Knox wants to win this game. That is the 5th foul now on Kerrigan Lockhart. The fouls are really all of a sudden piling up as number 10 McKinney enters for her. Blue Jays going really small here as they want as much free throw shooting as possible here. First free throw is up and good. Needs the other one to tie. The PA guy jumping up and down. Here's he's hoping she misses the second one. And she makes it. So this game's tied. Another timeout here for the Blue Jays. As they're going to have a chance to win this one, but they're going to have to get it off pretty fast with only 2.6 seconds left. And we will be back here after the 30-second timeout called by Felicia Washington.
Whichever sector of digital media that you're comfortable. You won't just hear about digital media, you'll experience it yourself.
For the Blue Jays, it's Porter to inbound. Ramirez, Palqualo, McKinney. And Wilmsmeyer, who got fouled before the ball was even inbounded. And so she's going to have 2 free throws with a chance to take this lead. Coach McDowell from the Prairie Fire does not like that call. And as the first free throw is up and good, and it's 87-86 now. Second is also up and good, and now we have a timeout coming the other way. This one's going to be a 30-second timeout taken by Coach McDowell in the Prairie Fire. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. Side out of bounds. It looks like Medina is going to inbound it here for the Prairie Fire. 88-86, the Blue Jays lead after the 2 clutch free throws from the freshman. Ball entered into Rocha. She spins, shoots, and scores! The bucket is good, and we are going to go to a second overtime. What's 5 more minutes, people? What's 5 more minutes? We are back here for a second overtime period. And so now these girls after this one will have played an entire extra quarter. Something to note here is that the Blue Jays have had 3 players, Hickson, Lockhart, and Peck, 2 of which were starters, foul out in this game. And they're going to start with Engelmeyer, Wilmsmeyer, Tristan Porter, Annette Ramirez, and Avelina Powell-Qualo. On the Knox end, they have had 2 players foul out, including leading scorer Kylie Callahan as Engelmeyer double dribbles. So the second overtime period results the same way the first one did. The Blue Jays win the tip and then go down and turn it over. Tied at 88 is the score. And we have a foul called on Annette Ramirez. I'm not really sure what she did there to warrant that foul call. But here we are, shooting 2 free throws. Medina. It's only Ramirez's second. That's a good thing that the Blue Jays got going for them is Ramirez and Powell-Qualo, neither one are in much foul trouble. Ramirez has got herself a 30-piece so far. Powell-Qualo's got 12. Olivia Hickson, I believe, finished with 13. The first free throw was up and good from Medina. She's now got 14. Rocha's got 18. They were led by Callahan as Medina makes the second one. Callahan finished her day with 24. The ball will be inbounded here by the Blue Jays. 90 to 88 the score. Porter brings it up the right side of the court. Now she's crossing the middle of the W. Passes it to Engelmeyer. Engelmeyer feeds it to Wilmsmeyer, who drives and scores the nice little bunny. 90 to 90 the score. That's out of bounds as Daniels fell off balance. And with 4:15 here to go in this second overtime period, his score is at 90. These 2 teams play the same way. They're coached the same way. And most importantly, they're very even talented-wise, as seen by the scores and time played in this game. As Annette Ramirez drives right, goes up, misses. Engelmeyer with the second effort, but she misses as well as throws it off the bottom of the backboard. Daniels with the rebound. She brings it up, passes up to Medina. Medina looks to drive, doesn't have anything. She skips across to Alvarez. Alvarez spins. Now kicks to Rocha, who fires for 2, and she gets it. 92 to 90. Knox leads. What an exciting game we have had here with 3.5 minutes left to play here in the second overtime period. Ramirez comes off the double screen. Now she kicks it to Harley Engelmeyer. Engelmeyer looks to feed into Powell-Qualo, who kicks it out to Porter, who fired for 3. Yes! 3-point basket by Tristan Porter. That's her third 3 of the game and her 9th point. Pass out to Rocha. Fires up to Alvarez, who drives the lane. Throws up a prayer, and it's missed by Wilmsmeyer. She passes up to Porter, who feeds it to Powell-Qualo for 2, and it's good. Count that. 95-92, the Blue Jays lead. Credit that assist to Tristan Porter. Medina drives the lane, up and good. It's back to a 1-point game. Pass over top is turned over and scored, and now it's a 1-point game the other way as Knox leads. Just a careless turnover there from the freshman. She made some big free throws there at the end of that overtime period, but turns around and makes a costly turnover as the Blue Jays are now behind by 1 point. 96 to 95 is the score. Annette Ramirez drives, shoots the floater, misses. Daniels with the rebound. She passes to Alvarez. Alvarez brings it up the left side. She looks to push up to number 14, Dacio, and the score. The Blue Jays look to really be tiring here in this game. 98 to 95, Knox leads. Ramirez slows it down here. 1:50 on the clock. Pass to Engelmeyer. Engelmeyer dribbles it back, hands it off to Ramirez. Ramirez gets the screen. She's going to pull up for three, and she's fouled. She's going to get 3 free throws here. 98-95 is the score, with Annette Ramirez at the line with a chance to tie. Excuse me, I guess Miley Peck, that was my mistake. She is not fouled out of this game. That was Allie Bullock, excuse me. She re-enters, as well as number 10, McKinney. As now Medina fouls out, and number 21, Schoonover, who hasn't played very many minutes at all, now enters the game. I mean, this game, if nothing else, it's definitely going to test a team's depth, as both coaches having to go deep into their benches as Ramirez makes the first free throw. Ramirez also makes the second free throw. Knox has really spread out their scoring today. They had Callahan, who finished with 24, most of which were in the second half. Dacio now has 21, and Rocha has 20, as Annette Ramirez ties the game. Very clutch free throws there by her, and then 1:30 left to go in this game, as McDowell calls a timeout, a full timeout for his Knox Prairie Fire. We are tied at 98 with 1:34 to go, and we will be back in a minute.
The way we consume digital media in our world is constantly changing. The way we learn about it needs to change at that same pace. At Westminster College, we're putting you at the forefront of this interdisciplinary research by letting you experience firsthand some of these changes so you'll be better prepared to create it yourself when you leave our campus. In our labs, you'll experience cutting-edge technologies that will prepare you for a career in whichever sector of digital media that you're comfortable. You won't just hear about digital media, you'll experience it yourself.
Back here we are in this overtime. Back here we are in this overtime period. 1:34 to go. The Knox Prairie Fire are going to have a side out of bounds here. Each team, it appears, to have one timeout left in this 98-98 basketball game. My assumption is that both teams are probably going to try to save them for the very end of the game when they need to get the ball in the half court. As the ball's kicked out to Schoonover. Pass to Daniels. Daniels looks to drive right. And she travels with it. That'll be a turnover. Great defense there from the Blue Jays. And they're going to have the ball with a chance to take the lead here with 1 minute and 19 seconds left in this second overtime period. Kristen Porter going to enter the game now here for McKinney. And the ball is entered into her. She's going to bring it up right side of the court. She's going to pass it to Peck. Peck to Ramirez. Ramirez got it. Looks for a ball screen here. She's going to come off of it. Pull up for three. It's no good. Rebound to Knox. And they're going to get a run out here with Dacio, who goes up but misses the layup. Rocha gets the rebound, though. Pulls up for two. Missed. Rebound to Wilmsmeyer. Good defensive possession there to recover on that fast break by the Blue Jays. Now Coach Alicia Washington wants him to slow it down. Pass over to Annette Ramirez. She feeds it to Avelina Palqualo. She feeds it in to Miley Peck. Goes up for two. Misses. And they're going to call a foul on the rebound on Annette Ramirez. They're going to call a push here. She's slow to get up. Looks to be okay, though. That's still just her third foul. She's got 33 points in this game. Huge game from her. Without her, not sure where the Blue Jays would be. 31 seconds left. Number 34, Daniels, at the line for 2 free throws. First one's up and good from the 5th-year senior. Second one is missed. Rebound, though, to Alvarez, and she's going to pull it out. Almost turns it over. Pass it now to Dacio, and Annette Ramirez is going to foul. That'll be her 4th. Back to the line. The Knox go. Long rebound there. Kills the Blue Jays. And the score is 99-98. No matter what, though, it's a one-possession game here with 23.1 seconds left. (100-98) is the score. She makes them both. Coach Shalisha Washington going to call a timeout here. It'll be her last timeout. It's a full timeout. 101-98 the score here in this second overtime period with 23.1 seconds left. Porter going to inbound it here on the side out of bounds in front of the Blue Jay bench. 101-98 is the score. Knox leads here in this second overtime period. Ball entered into Ramirez. She looks to get a ball screen. She's going to pull up for 3. It's no good. Rebound though to Palqualo. And now the 3 is good from the freshman. Wilmsmeyer for 3. And it's 101-101. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, up, and no good, and we're going to go to a third overtime period. This is unbelievable. We'll be back here as we get ready to start the third overtime period. Well, now it's time to see if Palqualo can win her 4th jump ball here of the day in this 3rd overtime. 5 minutes on the clock. We have a score of 101 to 101. Annette Ramirez has been the story of the game for the Blue Jays, having 33. The story of the game for Knox is the fact that they have 3 players above 20 points, and Palqualo does win her 4th jump ball there. Ball from Ramirez is tipped, but Peck gets it. She's going to feed it in to Wilmsmeyer, who drives. To Palqualo, who shoots the jump shot. It's short. Rebound to Alvarez. Alvarez going to bring it up. She passes it down to Dacio. Dacio drives. Up and good. 103-101 is the score. Tristan Porter with the ball, and she's going to bring it up for the Blue Jays. What a game this has been. 3rd overtime period here. Peck's got the ball. And that'll be a turnover on the Blue Jays. Timeout taken by McDowell. That'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. Knox leads 103 to 101.
Museums allow us to celebrate humanity's soaring achievements while also providing lessons on how to avoid the mistakes of our past. They can also amplify the voices of underrepresented groups while bringing economic uplift to communities. We invite you to explore this world while finding a rewarding career by becoming a Museum Studies major at Westminster College.
.412 left here in this 3rd overtime period. We are back, 103-101. Thank you for tuning in to this long basketball game. You don't see this very often. As Dacio pulls up for 3, she misses. Rebound, though, to Alvarez, who kicks it out to Rocha. Rocha drives right, pulls up, misses. Rebound to Peck. She hands it off to Wilmsmeyer, who's going to bring it up for the Blue Jays. 3:53 left on the clock. Skip across to Porter, who fired for 3. It's no good. Rebound, though, to Palqualo. She's stripped by Alvarez, and it's going to go the other way. Dacio looks to drive, goes up, and scores. Blue Jays have to have a bucket on this possession. They've been scoreless so far in this overtime period. 105-101 is the score. Ramirez comes off the double screen. She pulls up, is blocked by number 14, Dacio. Daniels brings it up, and she is fouled by Palqualo. The Blue Jays trail by 4 currently. Could be 6 after these free throws. First one is up and good. Second one is also up and good. It's 107-101. The Blue Jays now trail by 6. This is by far the longest deficit of either team in any of the 3 overtime periods. Peck looks to hand it off to Porter, who fires the 3. It's no good. Ramirez, though, with the rebound, and she is fouled, and she's going to have 2 free throws. The Blue Jays absolutely need these to crack and make an end to this scoring drought. And the first one is good. It's the first point scored by the Blue Jays here in this overtime period. Second one is missed. Rebound fought around, but Daniels gets it. So it's 107 to 102 is the score. 2:47 left in the game. Roach has got the ball. Kicks it out to Daniels. Palqualo guards it. Now the ball's to Dacia. Dacia looks to pull up for three. She misses. It'll be a jump ball on the rebound, and that possession will now stay with Knox. Great effort by Alvarez there. The Blue Jays got to figure out a way to check off. They haven't really done it all game, and I think that's something they're definitely going to have to work on in practice. Be 9 on the shot clock. Shot clock confusion there, but they got it good now. It's back at 20, where it should be. The ball hit the rim. Inbound to Dacio. Shots up and good. Mid-range jumper. Ball entered into Porter. 109 to 102. Knox leads by 7. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Feed into Palqualo. She goes up and misses as it rolls in and out. And now we'll have a jump ball on the floor, which that means it'll stay in possession of the Blue Jays. About a minimum, yeah, that should set us at 20. Wasn't sure if they were counting a change of possession there. Ball's inbounded to Porter. Now to Palqualo. Feed into Peck. Kick out to Ramirez, who fires the three. I would have thought she would have been fouled, but no call. It's going to go the other way as Knox is seeing the end of this one. This is a hard-fought game by both squads, and I don't think either coach can be too mad about the way this game has gone. Rebound to Wilmsmeyer, and they're going to push. She's going to pull up for three, and it's good! Whoa, what a move! And all of a sudden, it's just a 4-point game here with a minute and a half to go. Wow, what a shot from the freshman. Tremendous performance by her. She's up to 12 points here in the home opener. Shot blocked by Palqualo, and now a three from Schoonover is missed. Rebound again to Wilmsmeyer. And after a steal, it's stolen. And now they're going to call push in the back on Miley Peck. That's her second foul. They're letting a lot of contact go on these threes, but I feel like part of that's because they know these benches are thinning out very, very quickly. Got a 4-point game, 51.2 left. Roach at the line, she's got 20. And now she has 21. Make that 22. We got a full timeout now taken by Knox. Scores 111 to 105, 51.2 left. And we'll be back in a minute.
The way we consume digital media in our world is constantly changing. The way we learn about it needs to change at that same pace. At Westminster College, we're putting you at the forefront of this interdisciplinary research by letting you experience firsthand some of these changes so you'll be better prepared to create it yourself when you leave our campus. In our labs, you'll experience cutting-edge technologies that will prepare you for a career in whichever sector of digital media that you're comfortable. You won't just hear about digital media, you'll experience it yourself.
Ball is going to be inbounded to Ramirez. Handoff now to Wilmsmeyer, who pulls up again from three as the Blue Jays are trying to ride the hot hand, but she misses. But now we've got a jump ball. Possession is still with Knox. 41 seconds left. Knox holds a 6-point lead. Blue Jays need a foul. They're going to play it out, it looks like, try to get a steal. And now they call that one. That's interesting, but 22.3 left. I feel like he was anticipating that foul. I don't really feel like Palqualo did much to warrant a foul. That's her fifth, so Trishelle Porter is now going to have to come in the game for the Blue Jays. Palqualo gave an excellent performance in her first game back on the home court. She finished with 14. First free throw from Daniels is missed. Still a little life here for the Blue Jays. Might take a bit of a miracle, but it very well could happen. You're almost playing for the tie at this point. Second one is good. 7-point lead now for Knox. Ramirez brings it up. She passes it across. Drive and miss. Rebound to Knox. Number 4, Rocha. She is fouled and is heading to the free throw line. Knox is going to close this one out and win. Move to 2-0. Blue Jays are going to move to 1-0. But one thing is for sure, both of these are excellent teams that have played a very hard-fought game, but also have a lot to learn from. Good effort from both the Blue Jays and the Prairie Fire, as the Prairie Fire are going to pull this one out. Rocha makes them both. She's probably going to finish this game with 22 points. Dacio led the way for Knox with 29. As Annette Ramirez pulls up for three from the Blue Jays, it's no good. And that'll be it after the run out. For Knox, they win this one behind Dacio's 29, Callahan's 24, Rocha's 22, and Medina's 17. For the Blue Jays, it was all Ramirez and Palqualo as expected. As Ramirez finished with 34, Palqualo finished with 14. I'm Noah Carter. We thank you for tuning in, and we'll hopefully see you for the men's game tonight at 8.